Hello, my name is GJ Lusich. I have been serving the Harbor Lights community on the board for the past 6 years. We live in a beautiful community located in what is regarded as California's best kept secret, Ventura County. We have the best weather, beautiful clean beaches, the Channel Islands Harbor, all backed by the gorgeous Topa Topa Mountains. Our community is special. We know our neighbors, we have community get-togethers, we walk our dogs and let our kids play in the ample green belts and wide, clear streets. As you know, gates have been talked about on and off for the past 20 years. I am proud to present to you a plan to install entry and exit gates here in Harbor Lights, a solution that will help against crime, increase property values, and make our community a safer place to live. You may be asking yourself, why do we need gates and what is prompting all this? The world around us is changing, and in some ways, not for the best. State and local laws have changed, and crime is on the rise. We have people coming through our community nightly, looking for the opportunity to go through our vehicles, garages, and homes to take our property from us. We also have people using our streets as a shortcut to and from our neighborhood shopping center. They speed through our community, endangering us, our children, and pets. This additional traffic is also extra wear and tear on our streets, which we pay to maintain. Some of our neighbors have taken steps to try to deter the criminals coming into our community by installing motion lights and cameras on their properties. This has done little to deter the criminals. We now have well-lit video and pictures of these criminals coming onto our properties and continuing to break into our vehicles. Our hardworking law enforcement is doing everything they can and are stretched thin. We now have to do what we can to protect our community and unique way of life here in Harbor Lights. We have a unique opportunity to improve our community that very few communities have. As you know, we own, pay for, and maintain our own streets. Because of this, we can make our community private and exclusive by installing automatic entry and exit gates. The Harbor Lights Board has been working very hard over the past 3 years to overcome hurdles that were previously thought to be unsurmountable. Our community has been trying to get to this point for many years. I am now here to present to you a detailed and complete plan for your consideration. I'm going to first outline the general scope of the project, how the entry gates will be laid out, and how traffic will flow. I will then talk about the specific gate mechanisms, power installations, and how residents and guests will be able to gain access. I will finish with project projected costs and how we're going to pay for the project. I'm going to start with the easy gate on Patterson Road. This gate is very straightforward. The gate will consist of 2 double swing gates. There will be 2 lanes for incoming traffic. One will be dedicated to residents, and the second will be dedicated to guest access. And there will be 1 exit lane. The wheelhouse entrance has been the thorn in the side of this project from the beginning. The city requires a 40-foot turnaround for vehicles that are not able to enter, and the ability to have 2 cars waiting without extending into traffic lanes. The current street is not wide or long enough to accommodate these 2 requirements. We're going to solve this problem by making a new dedicated entrance lane through the greenbelt, which will satisfy all the requirements of the city. There will be 2 double swing gates, the same as the Patterson side. The gates will be activated in one of 3 ways. For resident entry, there will be an RFID chip located on their headlight, which will activate the gate automatically as they pull into the resident entry lane. Guests on either side will pull up to the pedestal and use a keypad to enter the resident's code displayed on the pedestal. The resident will receive a call on a phone number of their choice and be able to open the gate for their guest. To exit the community, there will be a ground loop sensor to sense the car and automatically open the gate for exit. We are proposing the RFID system because the headlight stickers are cost-effective and secure. They cannot be duplicated, and if removed, they will no longer work. To keep people from attempting to follow a resident or guest in prior to the gates closing, there will be a barrier arm that moves up and down so only 1 car can proceed through at a time. While the proposal does include spike strips on the exit lanes, we will not be installing them due to noise concerns. People coming in the out gate is rare and not expected to be a problem due to the design of our entrances. If it becomes a problem, we can install them at a later date, and it will not significantly increase the costs. A big challenge was how to get power to the wheelhouse gate. As you know, we have wrestled with this problem for years, trying to light the monuments. We have been working with SoCal Edison, and we now have a solution that gets us power to where we need it and solves an unrelated problem that was uncovered. We noticed that the gutter was damaged by tree roots prohibiting it from draining properly, causing water to pool and further damage the gutter and road. We are going to solve this by removing the gutter and tree roots, which gives us a place to run the new power wires to the gates. We were going to have to remove and replace this gutter anyway to prevent erosion of the road, so we are killing two birds with one stone. The total cost of this project is estimated to be about $250,000. We have $100,000 from our operating account that we can put towards the cost. We will then need $150,000 divided by 148 units, which comes out to be a special assessment of $1,015 per unit. Because we have been financially responsible, the community is currently 70% funded, which allows us to offer interest-free payments for the homeowners without endangering the financial health of the community. We have a couple of different payment options we are going to present. The first will be a one-time payment of $1,015. The second, 12 months at $83 per month, or 24 months at $43 per month. Based on the reserve study that we did specifically for this project, we will only have to increase the monthly HOA dues $20 a month to cover the additional maintenance and upkeep of the gates. This will put us on track to be 100% funded for this and all other future expenses that we have in our community. This will make our monthly dues $303 a month. Will putting in gates eliminate crime in our community? Sadly, nothing will eliminate crime in our community. We need to have realistic expectations on what we can expect from this project. We will reduce access to our community, eliminate the pass-through traffic, and make it more difficult for criminals to access our community with cars and bikes. With the pass-through traffic eliminated, we'll be able to better recognize people in our community that shouldn't be here. By having the community gated, we can call the police when there is someone in the community that does not belong, as it will now actually become trespassing. Research has been done on the effects of gating a community and found that gated communities experience significantly less burglary than similar non-gated communities. Also, research shows some support for property value increase with gates in similar communities to ours. Research showed an average price premium of nearly 5%. While we cannot predict exactly how the market will react to the addition of gates in the Harbor Lights community, we are confident it will make our community more desirable. Homes in private neighborhoods tend to be more expensive than similar homes outside of the gates because of their desirability. Whether the property holds its value over time depends on the maintenance and upkeep of the amenities and public areas that keep the community looking neat and tidy. What's the next step? Well, I need your help. The board and I have put a lot of time and effort into getting this project to where we are now. Now we are finally at the final hurdle. We need to get over 50% of the community to vote yes on the gates. We have a hard enough time just getting 50% to vote. We need you to talk to your friends and neighbors about this project. If they have concerns, they can contact me directly. We need to get the word out and stand united as a community. My personal direct email is gj@gjlunlimited.com. Thank you for taking the time to sit through this presentation. I'm now going to turn this over to my live self to answer any questions or concerns that you may have. Thank you again for your time.